is David Phillips. I'm a plumber here at Plumbline Services. Today we're going to be going over a Comfort Assurance Plan plumbing inspection. The purpose of the plumbing inspection is just to go through your house, the water, waste, and gas aspects of your home, your plumbing system, make sure that everything's running up to code, make sure that things are running efficiently, and make sure that there's no damage being caused by anything. So the first thing that we're going to do whenever we do a plumbing inspection is that we check the water quality. Water quality is one of the biggest killers of the plumbing in your house. We're also just going to go through, check the faucet, make sure it's working properly, make sure hot's on the left. You want to fill the sinks up if possible. And just make sure, look under the sink and make sure everything's working properly. We want to make sure that there's no leaks coming from the drains. We want to make sure shut-off valves are good, and that there's nothing that's going to cause damage in the future. So it's just a visual inspection. Just check everything. Check shut-off valves. Check the piping. Make sure the faucet's in good working order, and the disposal. So in the bathroom, we want to obviously check the lavatory, we want to check the toilet, and we want to check the shower. The first thing that we do is we come in and just take some standard food coloring or some dye and put it in the tank. The water in the tank should remain in the tank, and it stays there because of the flapper on the bottom. So if we start to see the dye flow into the bowl area, we know that there's a leak in the toilet. Have a look under the sink. Shut-off valves look good. We'll make sure hot's on the left. Cold's on the right. And we'll just check overall drainage of the system, make sure it's running smoothly, and that there's no leaks under here. The toilet here, we do have the blue dye in there. You can see it in the back of the tank. So that's just going to settle down, and soon we should, if it's going to leak or if it's leaking, we'll start to see some blue come up. That typically means that you need a new flush valve or a new flapper. But I usually let it sit for a minute to 2 minutes, and if I don't see it, then I'm pretty confident that the toilet's not leaking. We'll just flush it for overall use. Make sure it's working proper. Check the supply line, the fill valve. Make sure the toilet bolts are set proper. Make sure that the toilet is secure to the floor. We'll look for leaks. Check the gasket on the bottom. Make sure there's no water dripping from there. And overall, it looks good. Then with the shower, we just check. Yeah, so I mean that's not a whole lot of volume coming out. It's a little bit better, but we just make sure that it's not too hot. The shower shouldn't really be over about 120. Make sure the cold's working proper, make sure there's good volume. Then we'll turn the shower head on. Make sure there's good volume out of the shower head. And then we'll just check drainage. Make sure that the drainage on the tub is working. We'll look at the surround, make sure that the surround is sealed proper. That there's not going to be any damage in the corners here where water can seep behind tile or whatnot and collect here and cause damage later down the road. Just to make sure that there's a good control, a good shut-off valve, and more or less just smell for gas, to be honest. In here is the main water shutoff. We always want to inform the client of where this is. Some homeowners don't know where this is. This is the most important valve in your home. This valve, if there's ever a leak in your house, you're going to want to shut this off. Whenever the handle is parallel with the pipe or the direction of the water, is going to be open. Whenever it's perpendicular or creates an X of some sort, it's going to be closed. So we just want to look for overall operation of that. We also want to check for one of these. This is her pressure regulating valve. We're just going to check for any leaks, check for any moisture down there. We're going to make sure that everything's buttoned up and sealed tight. So with our plumbing inspection, we go through this sheet. This sheet basically leads us through the house to all the bathrooms, the laundry, basement, and utility room area, just general plumbing, some other things like fireplace, wet bar, kitchen. We go through, check everything off. If it looks okay, we say yes. If it doesn't, we say no, and then we make our impressions or what we see that's wrong here. This has been a quick overview of what a plumbing inspection would look like in your home. So there's a lot of benefits to being a CAP member. The first thing is that you save money. So most of our services, you save up to 15% off of the retail price on services. You also get a free trip charge. So usually the minimum plan costs $99. If you sign up for a plan and you call us out at least twice, you've paid for it just in the trip charge right there. It also comes with free inspection of your choice, whether it be plumbing, the furnace, or an electrical system inspection. And there's priority booking on all of our calls. So especially, in times when the city starts freezing and all the pipes start freezing, you get bumped automatically to the front of the line. So when you're ready, go ahead and give us a call and set up a time for your plumbing inspection.